Hey, hey, hey. Am I good? Am I good? Can you guys see me? Oh, I don't want that chapstick. Hey, hey, hey. What time is it? 10:25 in America. It's been a great morning. Miss Tara Howe, the bombshell beauty, I miss you. You need to text me, girl. I texted you a couple, the beginning of the month, I think. Hey, Sam the man. Hey, hey, hey. Miss you too. Oh, girl. Great things have been happening, I tell you. Wonderful, amazing, wonderful things have been happening. So, let's talk. Let's chit-chat. Let's have a good Periscope. What? Fill us in. Okay, I'll share. Let me tell my story. This is what I've been learning. It's all about telling the stories, right? We just gotta tell the stories. Whatever is happening in our lives, we just tell that story, whether we're edifying somebody or, just gabbling like two hens. So, the Tao does nothing, yet leaves nothing undone. It's always been one of my favorite scriptures from the Tao Te Ching. Hey girl, hey Miss Serena Cha-Cha. Hold on, this thing keeps bugging me. I don't even know how to work that. So it's been one of my favorite scriptures, and every time it comes to me, it always has very different meanings every time. The Tao does nothing, yet leaves nothing undone. And Friday, I've been going through it, as we all do. We all go through it every now and then. We kick ourselves. We really, when growth happens, I think, we really kick ourselves, and you have growing pains, I feel. That's a great way to put it, growing pains. When you grow, you have growing pains, and it doesn't always feel comfy and cozy, and you're questioning, especially me, I'm questioning, what is my purpose here in this world? Why am I here? Like, am I really giving my all? Am I really doing everything that I should be doing? Am I using all the tools that I've been given? And it can really kick you and eat you up if you let it. So my friend, I put coconut oil. My friend came over from LA Friday, and we all went out, me, her, and Sam. We hung out together, and what had happened was we put on the face, but we didn't have time to fully get ready because we had to go eat food before we went out to the club where we were going to go party. And so we put on the face, and I still had my boy clothes on, so it was like just Jack circa 2011. And we get to the restaurant, and the waitress, right away she looks at me and she's like, "Oh my God, I love your lipstick." And I'm like, "Oh, thank you." And we're just talking. And we start talking about her family and how we're going to go out on the town and you should join us, girl. And we started talking about makeup and everything. And then when she came back after a while, and I'm already feeling my fantasy a little bit because we're taking shots. And I said, "Can we be Facebook friends?" And she says, "Yes." So right then and there, I pull out my phone and add her on the Facebook. Oh, be part of my emailing list. La, 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 la. And we're just, we're just kiki. We're like two little girls just talking to each other. Strangers. Absolute strangers who acted like we were the best of friends at that very moment. So then later on, after the club, we were talking. And I was telling Tanya and Sam, this is how I've been feeling these days, la 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 la. And Tanya says, "You're crazy. You are crazy, because what you do is you make people feel good without even knowing it. You make people feel good." And she said, "Look at that waitress." She said, "You could have asked that waitress for her social security number, for her firstborn child, and she would have given it to you right then and there because you made her feel good. And I realized, even though I didn't know I was working, subconsciously, I was working. Because I was talking to her, I was planting that seed without even knowing. The Tao does nothing, yet leaves nothing undone. To me, I wasn't thinking about, oh, let's make the sale, oh, let me get a new recruit. No, none of that went through my head. I was just being Jack. Just Jack.com. This is what it comes with. And right then and there, I realized, yes, when you love what you, when you do what you love, you never work a day in your life. Share, not sell. That's right. And I don't sell. I don't sell anything. You want to buy? People tell me, what you selling these days? I said, what you buying? Let me know. What do you need? I got it for you. If I don't got it for you, I know somebody who does have it for you. And that's really how I position myself. I position myself as that person who's very knowledgeable in different things. So, oh, you need you need a dress? Okay, here, let me point you in this direction over here. There's a dressmaker. My friend makes dresses. Oh, you need this? Okay, I got you. Oh, you need your face done? Okay, come over here, I'll help you. That's the way I position myself. So I guess what I'm trying to say and what I'm trying to share is that just be. Just be. Be yourself. The rest will come. Don't go chasing people. Don't look at everybody like a dollar sign on their head. They're not. We're all people. Go have fun. Go make friends. What is the I really don't understand what the problem is when it comes to making friends. People say, "Oh, I keep my circle small. I keep my circle small." Well, excuse me. I keep my circle big. The bigger my circle is, the more people I know, which means the more people I can talk to, which means the more people know about what I'm doing in this world. Therefore, they can share. Because everybody knows somebody. I have a circle of 2. Yeah. Yeah, I know, Santa Man. I know how small your circle is. Circle of 2. It's like you and God. That's it. Nobody else. And I think that, well, I had a friend who did not trust people. He did not trust people. He thought everybody was out to get him. Jack, you have too many friends, he tells me. I said, oh, I don't have enough. And at this time, it was when I was really, out in the scene. I was always out in the town, and I was always meeting new people and always talking to new people and, really getting my name out there within the community. And he says, oh, you have too many friends. You can't trust them, Jack. And I looked at him. I said, who hurt you? So who hurt you? Why are you so hurt? And he said, oh, I'm not hurt. I'm not bitter. I said, something is there. Somebody hurt you because you were not born with this issue. Think about it. When we're children, we're in kindergarten. And what happens? The way I met my best friend in first grade, Sean Johnson, he was sitting down, and I said, do you want to be best friends? Done. Boom. Love it. So true. Yes. Done. It was easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. From that day forward, me and Sean Johnson were inseparable. Inseparable. What happened? What happened? Who taught you not to trust? Shame on them. And I'm sorry you feel that way, that you can't trust people, because there are still good people out there. I was thinking about Andre. If Andre were to call me and say, I need your help, I drop everything. Cancel all the appointments. Stop the business. My friend needs my help. That's the kind of friend I am. And at the same time, I know that if I call, and I have, if I call Andre and I say, girl, I need your help with this, stop everything. The Soriano business stops. Everything stops. My friend Jack is in need and I'm going to help him. There are some people who will take advantage of that, and I'm sorry that people have, and I'm sorry if you've been taken advantage of, but I've been taken advantage of many times, and I still continue to grow because I still think that as long as I give love in this world, love will come back to me, and I attract those kind of people. I used to attract the nasty people, but you know what? They were just a reflection of me, and I had to understand that. They're a reflection of me. Think about it. Every single person who has ever come into your life is a reflection of you. So don't get upset because this person over here is doing this, this, and this, because they are a reflection of you. There is something in them that you are attracted to, whether it's good or bad. But you don't have you are nobody to place that judgment. You are not a judge. Mm-mm. My friends love to do drugs. And I love to do drugs. Well, I used to. Not so much anymore, you know. Drugs really don't do it for me anymore. But I do have friends who do drugs. I don't think that doing drugs is good for them. I don't think that doing drugs is bad for them either. I'm not going to say, oh, I can't hang out with you, you're doing drugs. No. You want to do drugs with me? You want to do drugs. I don't do drugs. That has nothing to do with me. They're a fun person. I think my friends, we were talking about this, my friends were the most dysfunctional family. You know, everybody has such strong characteristics, strong personalities in the group, yet we're all different, you know. Very different, yet the same. We all love. We all know how to have a good time. It's a good time guarantee with my friends. You may not make it out alive. It's not guaranteed that you're going to make it out alive. I can't promise you that you won't die. But I can give you a good time guarantee. 100% guarantee, I promise you. If you hang out with me and my friends, it's a good time. You may not live to tell the tale, but it's a wonderful time. So far, we haven't had any deaths. A few hospital calls, you know, but nothing too crazy. Oh, Lord. Yeah, no. And I don't mean hardcore drugs. I'm not talking about, like, friends shooting up heroin or anything. I would never... I don't think I would even attract someone who does meth or heroin into my life. That's just not the kind of person I am. And those people... They're a special breed. I think I've seen what meth does to people, and I've seen what heroin does to people. It's not pretty, so therefore I won't socialize. I choose not to be a part of those people's lives. I choose not to. I don't judge them, and I don't think that they're going to hell because they're doing heroin or shooting up smack. But how am I talking about drugs when I was talking about the Tao Te Ching? See, this mind just goes everywhere. Anywho, the point I'm trying to make, go out, love people, love strangers. Strangers are only friends you haven't met yet. Go out there. They're everywhere. And they need love. They need, people want to feel loved. Think about it. Don't you like feeling loved? It's a wonderful experience when you feel loved, when you know that you're loved in this world. That's a wonderful experience. Don't you want people to feel that way? Just the way you do? All right then, go give them love. In the words of Vic, I can't want to. Love yourself, love others so they can love themselves. Yeah, I can't want to. You don't have to, Sam the Man. You know what? You're an exception because I know that you love people. And I know that even though you say you don't have a lot of friends, you would give the shirt off your back for people. And I think that says a lot about you, and I think it says a lot about your character. And I think that it runs in the family. Because to be quite honest with you, I don't like people. Thank you, it does. I don't like people because people get on my nerves. But what I learned is you have to learn why people do what they do to understand people. You have to say, oh, Mario's back in the room. Okay, everyone quiet. The wisdom is back in the room. Just kidding. When you learn why people do what they do, you're able to understand, oh, you're being nasty and hateful, and I know why. It's okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. Just like if I didn't know how people worked, when my friend told me that I had too many friends, how would I be able to respond with that? Probably negatively, probably nasty, who knows? But I knew he was saying this because somebody had hurt him. Somebody had already hurt him. So when we get to that and crush that, then we can move on in building this that we have here. Do you see how that works? We're able to learn from each other and understand each other when we know where each other have been. Does that even make sense? This is the thing about Periscope. I can't go back and take two. Very well said. Okay, so it made sense. Good, we're going somewhere. Look at Macho Man over here. I've been working out. No, I haven't. I want to, though. Alright, that's enough of Periscope. I have to get back to work. Wanted to come on here. I'm probably going to have to edit this. Take out all that drug talk, all that crazy drug talk that was in there, but... who knows? Somebody has to hear it. It's not my words anyways. Love you. Love you too, Sam the Man. Love you, Mario. Love you, everybody who joined in the Periscope. Thank you for joining. Thank you for the love. Made me smile at work. I'm glad I can make you smile, Serena Cha-Cha. Love you lots, girl. Lots of love to everybody. Bye, Felicia.